And a new heavyweight
talking about
champion. Oh, well, we can talk about it.
We will.
Okay, what do you want to talk about first?
We'll talk
Money
about
in the Bank?
Yeah.
Okay.
But also and new.
And new? Yeah. No.
Oh, yeah, no.
No.
Yeah, so Money in the Bank was on Saturday.
It was. What was your favorite part of Money in the Bank? Truth. It was truth, wasn't it?
No.
Oh.
I don't know. I'd need to think about it, and I gave it no thought.
Just off the top of your head.
Probably Becky winning.
Oh, don't do that.
So yeah, we're gonna talk about Money in the Bank. And his favorite wrestler, Becky Lynch. But we're gonna start with the women's Money in the Bank.
All right.
What'd you think?
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's very aggressive.
Yeah. Alexa took a beating. I don't know why they did that to her.
I don't know. It's taking all that time off.
Every ladder.
I know.
Naomi won.
Yeah.
Do you think that's the right thing?
Who cares?
Yeah. Fair enough.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Like the one I picked, the ones we picked. Well, the one I picked, she'll get a title shot and she wants.
Yeah, she just all you gotta do is ask.
Yeah.
I wanted Steph to win.
I know you did.
Yeah, but we can't always get what we want. Did you see the shot? Like as Naomi was winning the match, Steph was just in the background, just sitting there, just watching.
Just watching?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see it.
Very, very easily could have got up because she was like already fully sitting up. She was just watching. She's like, huh.
Interesting.
I think she's gonna win.
Well, she did. Get on top of that.
She was in the crowd like the rest of us at that point.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
It was very brutal.
Yeah.
And that's fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so.
A lot of the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't like it.
What did you think of them throwing this Dominique Mysterio match in? Didn't matter to you?
Who cares? Because
That's
he was
what I
never
thought.
going to lose.
That's what I thought.
He wasn't going to lose to Octagon Jr.
Who I've never even heard of.
Me neither.
So, yeah. I think
to be fair, I never heard of Mr. Iguana either, and I can't escape him now.
He's the new guy.
Yeah.
He's not very good either. I watched some of his clips.
Apparently, he was really good
guys?
in that match.
Oh.
Specifically. And, you know, someone hit a Spanish fly on that iguana.
I didn't see that.
Lince Dorado.
I didn't see that.
Hit a Spanish fly on the stuffed iguana.
Jeez.
So, yeah, I think...
Why did they throw that in there? I still don't get it. Was they just needed something to fill time?
I suppose.
At least it was a championship match.
Yeah.
I'll give it to that to him.
And it wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't bad. But, you know.
It seemed kind of like a showcase for Octagon Jr.
Yeah.
What's the shapes? Pentagon Jr., Octagon Jr.
It must be a Mexican thing. I don't know.
Yeah, and they stole. I don't know if it's stealing, but they both have like the ninja stars. I don't know if you noticed that when Octagon came out. He had like the ninja stars on the Titantron, and
Nope.
Penta has his
Didn't
star as well.
notice that.
Yeah.
But.
So good for them, I
All
suppose.
right, I guess, yeah.
And good for him for being on the show. And
Hey, first time on a WWE TV, and he's on
Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank paper.
Yeah, one of the bigger pay-per-views.
Yeah.
This one didn't feel that big though.
I mean, especially since. Okay, what's next?
Well, we skipped over the one you don't want to talk about.
I know, because we all. Well, if you want to talk about it, I'll talk about it.
I thought it was.
I hate it.
I thought it was a good match.
Sucks.
I thought it was a good match.
Right.
I think Lyra's very good.
I agree.
And I think Becky's pretty good too.
Ugh.
I know you don't like to hear that. But we'll talk about it now then, since we're here. But Bailey came back.
I thought that was it.
Bailey came back and on Monday.
Oh, Monday, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's finally.
Seems like Lyra.
I thought she got fired or something. She hasn't been around so long.
She got taken out at WrestleMania.
Yeah, but that's WrestleMania was in April.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 months.
That's a lot of Raws or SmackDowns, whatever they're on.
It's at least 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. It seemed like Lyra didn't know she was coming either. I don't know if you noticed that.
I did notice that. She looked very confused.
She's like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
Why is this happening?
You're jumping ahead now. Back on Money in the Bank.
Since we're talking about these things, we might as well just do it while we're
all
here.
right. They can all flow together, I guess.
Yeah. Next, the men's Money in the Bank.
I liked it.
Yeah.
It was a good. They had a good 6 guys. Was it 5? 5 guys in there. 6 guys. Whatever it is. 6 guys.
Shouts out to Chad Gable.
Oh man, that guy.
Pulling double duty.
Put that mask on. He's a different person. He's just
unstoppable.
unstoppable.
No, yeah, you should watch that match he had earlier that day.
I saw highlights.
Yeah.
I saw all the highlights. It was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good on him for doing that twice in a day.
And then he worked Monday too.
Yeah.
So.
He lost on Monday.
Well, it was Chad Gable loses.
That's true.
Yeah.
With that, all that out of the way, I'm sick of it.
What? El Americano?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm done. I think it ran its course.
I never knew the point of it.
I think it ran its course at WrestleMania. I think it should have wrapped up.
I never got it. Is it just to make him work twice? Is that the whole point of this?
I think it was to help him beat luchadors.
I know that was the start of it.
Yeah.
But why is
he
it
still
still
hasn't
going?
lost to a luchador.
Oh, okay.
I suppose when he loses to a
But they don't
luchador-
mention that, do they?
Yeah, they brought it up on.
That he is undefeated.
Yeah, they were
against
like
luchadors?
he hasn't beaten. Chad Gable couldn't beat a luchador to save his life, but he puts on the mask.
And he's yeah.
Also, I didn't like the banter on commentary. I didn't want to hear about Chad Gable's nipples so much. From
Yeah,
Wade
what was
Barrett.
that?
I don't like that.
Yeah, well, he's trying to prove him all the wrong ways.
Mm-hmm.
You just well, okay.
It's like they're the same guy. They're gonna have the same. I can see his nipples. They're gonna have the same nipples.
Everybody has nipples.
Yeah, but they're gonna be the same because it's the same dude.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are we talking about nipples so much?
I don't know.
All
They asked.
I thought that match was
WWE.
really good until all the interference just kind of shut it down.
Yeah, it kind of slowed down, but I didn't think it was bad after.
I mean, did they really need to do the solo?
Yeah, they did.
Did,
on
did they
Friday-
need to do it today?
Yeah.
Like, or on,
Huh?
they couldn't wait another week.
No.
I guess that is the best
So
way
on
to screw 'em.
Friday, he said all gas, no brains.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So it's like, why would he come out there and just help him?
That's true.
So you gotta. Otherwise, you make Jacob look kind of like a dork. Maybe
Well,
he is
doesn't have
no
any
brains,
Yeah.
but he does.
Apparently.
Solo rules, by the way. I don't know if you.
Solo Rules? Now
Solo
you like him,
Rules.
huh?
I
You were hating on him for a while.
well because he was trying to be serious. Now he's just a goofball
funny,
in there.
yeah.
He's being weird.
He is pretty funny, especially from where he started, the Enforcer and all that,
Yeah.
to the Bloodline. Now he's funny.
They allowed him to have a personality
Yeah,
now,
yeah. But
And it's
it's
a funny
goofball
one.
personality, but it works.
and he's a heel somehow. If you just sat me down and watched this match,
Mhm.
I'd be like, why is this guy killing this goofy guy? Like if I didn't know anything about it, like if I didn't know that Solo's a heel, I'd think he was a baby face.
Well, yeah, the way he acts, yeah.
Yeah, but he's not
Yeah.
because everyone loves Jacob.
Everybody.
See that Samoan drop he did on Bronson Reed?
Yeah.
Pop up Samoan drop.
Yep.
What the hell?
He looked when he came back, when he started, he was pretty trim. He
Who?
gained,
Jacob?
yeah, Fatu. He's gained a lot of weight since he's been back.
He's
Didn't he?
always looked like that. I think you're wrong.
No, he looked really trim when he came back. He would have the shirt off and stuff when he first started, I remember. And now he's gained some weight, which is fine and nothing against it. But now he looks like he is about not the size of Bronson Reed, but like he can do that. Like it's not amazing because
And he
he's
can still
almost
do
that
his big
size.
flip.
And he can still do the big flip
Yeah,
and
which he
everything
did.
else he does.
And yeah, throw a guy through a ladder just for fun.
Right. So
But at the end of the day,
Seth.
Rollins wins.
Seth. And you did not like that one? You texted me right away?
And yeah, because it doesn't. Because he has to cash in like now, because otherwise it's stupid for him to have it.
And he didn't.
He didn't.
No.
So
I
what?
mean, there was no good opportunity to do it. And
With a faction, every opportunity is a good opportunity. Just send him down there,
that's true.
beat him up, and then win.
But then who would he have passed against anyways? Because Jay was already fighting.
Yeah, you
Gunther
can go
the
get
next
Gunther
night.
after he wins, or go get Cena and Punk in there. Send your boys in there, jump them.
I think that's a good way for Cena to lose.
I think that we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it when we get to the Punk Cena stuff.
Okay. Well, we can get there now because.
Well, let's start with this stupid tag match.
What tag match?
Logan Paul and John Cena.
Oh, okay. I thought I missed something.
Cody Rhodes. and
You said
Jey
let's
Uso.
start with this. We were already talking about it. All right, go ahead.
So this is dumb. Why did this happen?
This was so stupid.
Also, Logan Paul. He can do his flips, but I don't think he gets it.
I don't think so either.
I don't think he gets what he's supposed to be doing in there. When they had the little, I also think it's like a fundamental misunderstanding of where a viral moment comes from.
Okay.
Because like he does a little shot with the drone,
Drone, yeah.
and you talk about it for 2 days, then
It's done.
you forget about it.
Yeah.
That's not gonna last
No.
anymore.
No.
Also, he didn't sell it. Like when Cody got up there and put him in the suplex position, he just
He
nothing.
just held the camera.
It wasn't like, oh,
The drone.
he didn't make a face.
He didn't yell.
He wasn't like, oh shit.
Yes, just said something. I agree.
So
He's
I just don't
athletic
think
as hell, but he's just not a professional.
Yeah, and it
wrestler.
takes more than that to be good at.
It really does. 'Cause his personality sucks. He has a. What I don't understand is this dude. I've listened to Impulsive, usually when they only have wrestlers on, but he has a personality on that podcast. He just can't. It's just it doesn't work on TV. for whatever reason. He sounds like the lamest bad guy ever
Yeah.
when he talks. So,
No, I don't.
and
I
they're
don't
just
think
throwing him in every
Yeah.
great position that they can.
Mhm.
And I don't know why. It's not like he's going to bring in more money at this point, right?
TKO's going under anyway. What does it matter?
Are they?
Yeah, they're like $3 million in debt or something.
Is that why Vince is buying it back?
I don't think they'll do that, but
Oh, that's what I heard. That's the rumor.
I think that's why there's advertisements on everything.
Oh God, that was weird.
I think that's why there's a ladder dedicated to Fireball.
Yeah, that was the special ladder.
Yeah.
Like, that was supposed to be.
That was the one. Seth Rollins won the Money in the Bank on the Fireball.
Right. If
ladder.
you started on fire,
That
then it's
would
the
be
special
cool.
one.
That
Yeah.
would be cool.
Then
But
that's
no, it's just a ladder that has his brand.
Yeah,
on
I
it.
know. Didn't-
So I think that's why they're doing that. That's also why they were letting people go so much.
yeah.
Um,
I don't
That's
get it.
they're trying to renegotiate Roman's contract. I don't
saw
know if you
that,
saw
yeah.
that.
He's
No,
not happy.
they're having trouble
Yeah.
with money.
Capital T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe and also The Rock and Triple H seem to hate each other apparently, which I heard.
God, I can't figure out if that's real or not. Like, are they just
I
screwing
think
with
Rock's
us?
never there, so I don't understand.
I mean, they're butting heads behind the scenes, maybe, but he's never behind the scenes either. Maybe he's Skyping.
Maybe.
or
Probably not
something.
though.
So
What
we got,
else?
We got
So-
Seth, and then we got Monday. What happened?
Yeah.
Monday was decent.
Well, we didn't. We're still on the.
Oh yeah,
tag
we
match.
didn't talk about the.
We didn't
tag
talk about
match.
our
Oh,
truth.
Jeez Louise.
You just want to forget about this match. We
What?
just shitted on Logan Paul for a few minutes and moved on. But yeah, no, Logan Paul sucks, and he's athletic, but that's about it. Can't do anything else.
No, he doesn't. Like,
Can't cut a promo for shit.
oh my God, he's horrible.
Io cuts a better promo than he does.
Can't
And
understand
I'm
it.
not bullshitting. Yeah, so we'll talk about Monday now.
Well, we didn't get the truth coming back. You
Truth
skipped
came-
ahead.
Truth came back, but he's not Truth anymore. He's round the Truth
now,
killings.
This is stupid to me.
No,
So-
it makes perfect sense
No,
for him to do.
listen, this is the way I'm looking at it. So they let R-Truth go, correct? People want R-Truth back.
Mm-hmm.
They want R-Truth back. And now we're not getting R-Truth back. We're getting Ron Killings back. Nobody's gonna love this serious guy. They want R-Truth, the funny guy who makes everybody laugh and has fun. Everybody's gonna get so sick of Ron Killings
I don't think
being
so.
Mr. Serious.
I don't think he's gonna be that serious. Like he'll still do his.
Well, he
his
can't
bits.
be, because what's the point then?
The point from his perspective is to negotiate to be able to use his real name so he can use branding and get that kind of shit. That's why they're doing.
Well, then he can be Ron Killings all he wants, but like you say, he's got to be
because he's
gotta
Ron
be
the Truth Killing. So he'll still. I would be surprised if he didn't keep up at least some of it. Like, cause like you do kind of have to start taking him serious because now he's over like as hell.
Yeah, but that's how he got over by not being serious.
Yeah, well, he was
And
he
he
was
would have-
pretty serious during that that last match with Cena.
Well, Cena, yeah.
And that promo segments leading up to it and such.
We'll see. We'll see.
I think it'll be fine.
I don't think it will be, but we'll see. Time will tell.
Yep, he cut off his hair.
He did. That was a ooh, wow moment. Yeah, Monday when he just started
I was
chopping
like,
it off.
Pulled out the scissors.
Yeah.
Wade Barrett was like,
I
"What?"
thought he was gonna stab Wade.
Yeah,
Ugh,
Wade Barrett,
I'm a
Wade
bad
Barrett
guy.
thought he was gonna
Yeah.
get him.
But yeah, so nothing else much happened Monday except for the main event.
Yeah, and some brackets were revealed.
Yeah, well, I don't care about those.
They
till we get-
revealed the return of Asuka just on one
just
of the
on a
brackets.
bracket. Yeah, no, just,
with like no.
but I didn't notice.
I did,
Okay,
and then they had a video package for her later.
that I noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. I'm glad that she's gonna be back.
Yeah, the females miss her another top star.
Yeah. Punk came out, confronted Cena. I felt like I was 12 again. I was like, oh my God, it's 2011. Do
Yeah,
you believe it?
and then Seth came out, but he didn't come down.
No.
He just
I
did
think-
the briefcase.
I think
hold.
he's going to cash in on this title.
That's well. I mean, he didn't come out during the other match,
No.
so this kind of.
But I think it makes sense for him to cash in on this title because even if Cena has it, he and Cena are both heels,
Mm-hmm.
but with two completely different goals.
What
So
he
like
wants to-
Cena wants to
ruin
ruin
everything.
wrestling. Seth said, "I want to preserve this for
for me.
for the future and all that crap."
Sure.
So like I feel like they're kind of on a collision course, And then Punk's over here somewhere.
Yeah, he's not gonna win it.
And I think it's like, even if Punk were to win it, which, I mean, he probably won't,
I
but
mean,
it's possible.
He
Then
could beat
Seth
Cena.
would want to cash
I
in
was
on
say
him.
Seth can cash in right away if he somehow.
Because he wants to screw Punk, I think, a lot.
That's their whole goal and each other's
Also,
goals.
so Cena, this match is happening in Saudi Arabia,
Yeah.
which Punk has had some pretty negative things to say about WWE in Saudi Arabia.
Sure.
Which makes John Cena the ultimate heel to be like, if you want to do this match, you're coming to Saudi Arabia. You know that thing you said you'd never do?
You're doing it.
It's happening.
Yeah.
And pretty shitty move from like TKO on that to be like,
make
if
him
you
do
want
it.
to wrestle John Cena one more time,
You gotta go to
you
Saudi,
gotta go to
yeah.
Saudi Arabia. But yeah,
I feel like at some point here they got to be running out of just people to feed Cena. Right? People that we care
I mean,
about.
there's a few guys that, because it's like there's
who
guys
do we
that
also
he
got?
hasn't wrestled that like I thought were for sure gonna be his
like-
opponent. Like I thought he was gonna face LA Knight at least once.
Okay.
Who else? I thought he was gonna have like a match with Carmelo Hayes, but that seems like that's way off happening.
Does he even still have a? He
Yeah,
still works
he's
there,
in
right?
he's in one of the fatal four ways
Yeah.
for Kindering. There's a few others that I was like, it would be fun to see him.
I guess
wrestle
the other
those
ones I
guys
could
for the
see is
first
like
time.
LA Knight and maybe Drew will come back
Mm.
and challenge, do this challenge thing and turn him
Oh, yeah,
face.
Damian Priest would be an option.
Priest would be a good one.
There's just so storage was full on my phone, so it cut off. But we're back now, and now we're gonna talk about some more stuff that happened on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it quick because I don't know how much space I have on my phone now.
Qualifiers.
Qualifiers. Roxanne wins.
Yep.
Good.
Sammy.
Great. Love it. Sammy wins the other one. LA Knight cost Braun Breaker his shot.
Yep.
So that's what happened there.
Now
And now
tag
the
team
title
match.
change.
Title change.
Gunther beat Sammy.
Yep.
Not Sammy. Jay.
Jay. I like it because I like Gunther better.
Yeah,
Better
me too.
champion in my opinion.
Can you tell we did this already?
Yeah.
But we didn't know that it
That was
was
full. Yeah, I think Gunther's just a better all around. Jay just, as much as he had that belt, he just didn't seem like the heavyweight champ to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he just didn't have it all yet, which is weird for
He
a guy
only
who's been
defended it a
wrestling for like
couple times.
20 years.
Yeah.
You know,
He didn't
mean, his-
defend it much. He only had it for a month and a half.
I know, but his entrance is epic.
Yeah.
It's kind of the rest of the promo sucks. The matches are okay depending on who it's against, but Gunther's just got everything. So
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
Nope. So we'll see where he goes from here.
My
I don't
only
know,
weird-
I don't even know who he could face.
My only weird thing is two heel champions. But that's just me.
Whatever.
Yeah. I know you
It's
don't.
not like they're facing each other, so.
That's true.
Yeah.
So,
All right, well, that's it. We're done.
yeah, we're going to stop now.
Yeah, we're going to end it here. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yeah, follow us on Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Father Heel on TikTok.
TikTok, yep.
And that's it. It's over.